Thank you for joining us, and I'm going to share just really one verse of Scripture with you tonight, but it's an important verse, and it's actually a verse that we're waiting for. It's a prophecy by the Mashiach, or the Messiah himself. This is found in Matthew chapter 23, verse 39, and he says, this is before his departure back to the Father. He says, "For I say unto you," and he's talking to the Yahudim, he's talking to the Jews of that day. He says, "For I say unto you that you shall not see me henceforth till you say, Blessed is he who comes in the name of Yahuwah." Now, if you're reading from an English translation, it's going to say, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord." And we know from our study that the word Lord has been substituted for the Creator's name, Yahuwah, approximately 7,000 times in the Scriptures. So when we read this from what it really said, actually from the Hebrew, it would have been said, Baruch haba b'shem Yahuwah. In other words, Baruch haba b'shem Yahuwah is blessed is he who comes in the name of Yahuwah. Now this was spoken by the Mashiach, or the Messiah, and again he's prophesying, he's saying forth that you won't see me until you begin to say this. Now, that's one of the reasons why the name of Yahuwah is so important, and that why his name is being made known in these latter days that we live, is actually a fulfillment of the prophecy or Scripture here, just like the Mashiach said. And as men begin to call upon Yahuwah, as they begin to proclaim, "Blessed is he who comes in the name of Yahuwah," or Baruch haba b'shem Yahuwah, he says, when you do that you won't see me until you begin to do that. And he was talking to the Yahudim, or the Jews of that day that he was speaking to. And so we're now seeing that the name of Yahuwah is being brought forth into understanding into the world today. In fact, it's going to become very well known in the near future. And but this is something that I think is encouraging. It's a sign of the times that we live in, that we're living very close to the time of the Mashiach's return. And by the way, he was quoting from Psalm 118, verse 26. The Mashiach was quoting from that particular verse. You'll find that if you look that up. So, with that said, have a great evening. Look forward to our next session, in our teaching session, and share this with others. And we'll see you on our next broadcast. Shalom.